We have a horrible case that's unfolding in Broward County right now. If you live in Florida, you probably got the Amber Alert yesterday for Serafina Gingles. A few hours later, the Amber Alert was lifted and the news alerted everybody that the child was found with the father. A few hours later, we found out that the mom, Mary, was found dead in her home. The father was charged with 3 counts of first-degree murder and that he's currently in jail. This case is so sad. The judge in Broward County did everything in her power to protect Mary from Nathan. In February of 2024, the court records show that Mary took out a restraining order or an injunction against Nathan, and the judge in Broward County granted the restraining order on a temporary basis. That's the most strict of the outcomes that could come from a temporary restraining order. Mary herself actually dismissed that restraining order. She dismissed her own protection and entered into an agreement with Nathan in the divorce case where basically she stayed in the home. They agreed to have equal time sharing with Serafina, and they specifically agreed to not stalk, molest, harass, or commit any batteries against one another. They called this the no harmful contact order. 5 months after they came to this agreement, Mary filed another domestic violence restraining order, and the judge granted it again on a temporary basis. Mary, in that restraining order, was terrified of Nathan, and the behavior that he was exhibiting was like stalking behavior, and it was like really severe and scary. And Mary was deathly afraid of what Nathan might do. And she had good reason to be, because less than 2 months later, Nathan killed her, allegedly. So the moral of the story is that a domestic violence restraining order, even when everybody does what they are supposed to do, is a piece of paper. It is not a I'm going to be protected forever because I have this domestic violence restraining order. If somebody wants to hurt you, they will hurt you. And this is true even if everybody is doing exactly what they are supposed to be doing. As an attorney in Broward County reading this case, I would have done exactly what the attorney did. The judge did everything within her legal authority. She did what she could have done. So while restraining orders are important, you still have to be alert and aware of what's going on in your surroundings. Both Mary and Nathan were former military. They probably should have been getting more mental health treatment. But what we've learned from this is that therapy is not a bad thing. Men, going through a divorce is one of the 3 most difficult things that people go through. I'm not sure what Nathan was thinking, but he clearly wasn't thinking clearly. But if it turns out that he really did murder her, he's never going to see Serafina outside of a prison cell. He's probably going to spend the rest of his life in prison. I'm going to link some domestic violence resources. Please take a look at it if you're going through it. Make sure you see and know what's out there for you.